Welcome back to the channel, and today, for the first time in a really long time, I'm revisiting the drag race, and I think I'm going to regret this. I want to create a top 1% drag racer, because I've been trying to do 1% things on all the races, and I think the drag race is built different. The thing with the drag race is that it is pretty much 100% dependent on your vehicle design. And it requires no skill cap or anything, because the other races that involve turns, you can actually have a vehicle that does better or worse depending on your own performance. This, it's purely up to your vehicle performance, so I think glitching is going to be the main thing I'm competing with. And if you look at these times in the Muscle League, 2 to 5 power cores, the top 10 are all pretty much like you have to get under a second. So this vehicle is not built for this race at all, and it is 3 power cores, but let's just see where I compare. Here we go. All right, so I should be done by now if I want to get in the top 10. I don't know if the top 10 is necessarily the top 1% or what percentile that'll get me. Oh my goodness, this vehicle is really bad. This is like really, really bad. So I got 16 seconds, and I am in better than 20% of other players. World rank 2,983. I feel like Muscle League isn't the best league for me. I think I think Formula League is the next one up. Yeah, Formula League. Let's do a Formula League Dragster. So this is going to make things a little bit interesting because I've focused a lot on vehicles with a high top speed. In this case, acceleration is probably going to be, acceleration is just going to be the much bigger factor. So I'm going to go with a lightweight seat. We're probably going to have to use a raw jet, which is only 2 power cores. I'm also probably going to want this vehicle to be as skinny as possible. I don't think I want to go wider than this. Let me also add my other power cores on here. So I think at least one of these things. Now, what kind of wheels are going to be best? Racing wheels have good grip and acceleration. But see, this slim wheel says it's poor grip. So maybe I create racing wheels. You know what? How about that? I'm just going to build a dragster first. If we're gonna, let's evolve. It's gonna be absolutely terrible. At least I'll have something for something that looks like a dragster in the thumbnail, right? Okay, so obviously wedges. So I can have up to 10 power cores. I'm at 8 right now, which means I could add another set of these. There we go. All right, so let's turn on our aerodynamics so we can see how bad everything is. Oh yeah, I want to move this back. We get a little downforce in the front there and get some wheels in the back. And I know that this is only going to harm me, but for the sake of having a starting point, I'm going to put a spoiler on the back of this thing because we are a dragster. All right. I got myself a dragster now. So there's my best. I'm gonna blow past my best, so at least that's good. I'll have a huge improvement to start off with. All right, here we go. And off we go. Look at that. I am ahead of the competition. I can't believe 1 second is what I'm like. Oh boy, this thing doesn't have a lot of controllability. I got my weight in the back, that's why. All right, I've increased my rank by 1,702. So my new personal best is 10. Wait, was that really 10 seconds? Or was it 10 seconds? Now I have -2. Hold on, let's go look at the thing. Better than 72% of other players. Okay, so I'm at 7.61 seconds. So I got to reduce that by a 1/7. I'm not even in the top 25% yet, to give a little bit of context. But here we go. This is our starting point, which I knew was going to be pretty terrible. So now let's make this thing just optimize completely for aerodynamics. Because you can see, we got a lot of stuff that is unnecessary right now. Like this and pretty much everything else. So these wheels no longer need to be on the side. My power core distribution is also a big question for me right now. I don't know if I want all raw engines. I don't know if I want how many dragon engines I want. What I do know is that I want to reduce my complete aerodynamic profile to the width of the seat. And I probably don't really want downforce, because I think that's only going to slow me down. Okay, so 10 power cores is 2 dragon engines and 2 raw engines. So I'm going to stick with that distribution for now. Now, you're probably wondering where I'm going to put my wheels. And I am with you on that. I don't know yet. Now, I'm thinking perhaps skis, one wheel in the back, and then perhaps skis in the front. Does this like... That kind of looks like it works, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Do you think this will work? All right, so, well, let's see what happens. What is happening? That is not what I was expecting. Oh, no. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Why is that? It's probably the wheel. That's weird. What if I switch places? What if I have the wheel in front? No, the wheel in front's worse. Is it the wheel? I feel like there's a thing with the wheel doing this that doesn't work. Like being right up against a block like this rather than being like on the side. I feel like this is an issue. Whoops. Okay, no. Well, it still doesn't solve the issue. Trying to build a glitchless vehicle and it's glitching me against my will. So if I extend this back by 1, does that solve my problem? I mean, it reduces the problem by a little bit, but it does not solve it, that's for sure. Let me just put the wheels like this for now. Let's see if this fixes the issue. Okay, see, it is an issue with the wheels being directly behind. Okay, that's just still way more than 1 second. I'm not gonna make it. I don't have turning on this thing. Go! That was a good start. Please stay straight. Yeah. Oh, 5 seconds? That's a big improvement. It increased by almost 1,000 again. I'm still not even in the top 10%. I don't know how to do better than what I just did. I'm not even in the top 10%. Can I build a top 10% dragster? I'm in the top 1,000. All right, what do the other vehicles around me look like? They are also using the same wheels as me. Oh, someone's using space thrusters. Are space thrusters potentially better? All right, let me go thruster only. All right, I'm at 9 power cores. What do I use the last power core on? I feel like a mini thruster is the only way to go. If it's only space thrusters, I don't need wheels. So then I could do perhaps skis in the back. This is a weird vehicle, but I'm at 10 power cores. All right, I don't have turning. And I don't have balance. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Why do that? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I need wheels. Look at this. It doesn't let me use only skis. All right. Wheels must return. Can I have a single wheel work? Go! You can do it. Come on. All right. Let's try 2 wheels. Be a little bit more symmetrical. Now, this is more of a test. I don't have complete aerodynamic... Okay, now it's doing the thing with the wheels are on the back and it tips you forward. Okay, game does not like that. I mean, I guess I just gotta do what I did and now the wheels are on the side. All right, well, let's see what happens with this thing. I can't go straight. I'm faster than my best. Go, 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 go. Oh, I actually finished. I thought I was gonna miss the finish line. All right, I'm I'm in the top 10%. I was worried that I wouldn't even be able to make it that far. Okay, the space thrusters got a lot of acceleration. If I replace 1 space thruster, I now have 4 power cores. If I replace 1 space thruster with 2 raw jet engines, will that help or hurt? Ah, that was terrible. This is bad. That was a terrible start. But man, the acceleration you do get from a raw jet engine is really good. It just doesn't last long enough for the drag race. Let me try to do that with a better start, though. Oh, that was a good start. There's my best with just space thrusters. So having just space thrusters seems way better. Much worse start. Okay, I think I can do a little bit better, but it's literally going to be like a fraction of a tenth of it. It's going to be like 100th of a second better if I do better. So my goal, since I don't have steering on it, my goal is to repair... But like, oh, I can't actually change the direction I face. I wanted to angle to the right a little bit because I curved to the left. In that case, can I move myself over here? No, it just automatically spawns me right there. All right, I do this. Yep. Come on. I could have done a better start than that. Go, 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 go. See, I hit the wall there and wow. I still didn't beat my time. I had a really good start that time. Oh, I got an idea. I need a logic block. I can get even more acceleration out of this thing if I just have an altitude sensor sending out an output. to these at like 0.02. I think it'll increase the acceleration. All right, let's see what happens. Go, go, go. That was a good start. And we're going to do better. Yeah, I'm doing better. Look at that. I did a little bit better. Yep. Less than 1/10 of a second. I am now in the top 9%. That increased my place by 267. That's a lot. But it did not do much to my percentage. How do I have any hope of getting in the top 1%? I don't even know if I can get to the top 5% on this. The drag race is so competitive. All right, let's take a look at what the vehicles around me look like now. Okay, there's some weird stuff happening. That guy has one wheel. Should I only have one wheel? I had a hunch that the competition was going to be a little bit stiffer on the drag race, but by this much, I do not think so. All right, so if I take away one wheel, that means I can take away the aerodynamics on that side, and that just makes me a little bit... This isn't going to work. Come on. That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. Come on. Come on. Just stay on the road. Dang it. Oh! I feel like I'm so fast now. Okay, what if the skis are in the middle? All right, now this is a weird vehicle, but perhaps it'll work. Whoa. Whoa. All right, I feel like I actually don't need balance anymore. So I'm going to replace this gyro instead with a turning gyro. Now I actually have a little bit of turning and perhaps some directional stability. Okay, I can go. I couldn't start the race though. I think it's because my wheel isn't on the ground. My wheel is not on the ground. What if I move the wheel up to the front? There's my other vehicle. Oh my goodness, look at that. Improvement. Come on, finish. Yes. That didn't move me up any percentage. All right. Oh, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I had a much better start that time. All right. I moved up 1%. I can't imagine how to get much better without glitching. Without glitching. Got to keep that qualifier there. So I am 500. There are 500 people better than me. How many people are, I would love to know how many people are not glitching. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing UFO engines in there. There's people using the hover pads and creating a lot of force through those. Yeah. There we go. I can pause with the camera. So yeah, we got this thing. Insanity. So this thing, I believe, yep, it's using zero drag and UFO engines. We're in 488. Place 488 is using a UFO engine. I really thought it was going to be like maybe the top 20 or 30 were going to be using glitches. Now this, oh, it's also using, it's UFO engine combined with propellers. Interesting. I am now very concerned at my ability to improve. My goal's always been to see how well can I do without glitches. Having a vehicle that actually just uses normal functional parts. Look at this thing and like it really doesn't give normal, but everything's working the way it is intended to work. There's skis that are just causing less friction. There's thrusters that thrust forward, and there's a wheel that touches the ground. It has all the drag. It has source of thrust that is completely normal. It's normal. It's a normal vehicle. Perfectly normal. I'm gonna save this one because this is now by far my best performer. Okay, you really don't have to rub it in my face like that, Trailmakers. All right, let's try propellers. What is this gonna do for us? Go! Okay, we actually get up to a really fast speed, but not quick enough. Unless, does a logic, can I do the acceleration trick with these? Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's my bestest up there. Not good enough. It was pretty good for just propellers. It was not good enough. That's just confusing me. It keeps telling me I'm doing better, but my time is worse. Can I get sub 500? 514 is 7/100ths of a second ahead of me. 0.33 seconds for number one. That is ridiculous. Are multiples of these propellers more efficient than a couple of the equivalent power core level of the bigger propellers? Welcome to my new vehicle. Let's see how this goes. It's worse. Definitely worse. Probably has a better top speed, but definitely has a lower acceleration. Much lower acceleration. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The best I've done is with space thrusters. Is there a better space thruster design? Space thruster design again, but this time I'm using the go-kart wheel right in the middle. There we go. I have too much friction. So my design with the skis, I think, was way better. This is way more aerodynamic. So this has 6 points of aerodynamics. This has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, so this has, it's like 50% worse aerodynamically, but because of the skis, it just does better. So that makes me wonder if I have this design, but I swap out the thrusts for propellers, could that be even better? I'm at 9. That means I'm done unless I delete this, which might ruin everything. So without that gyro, I'm pretty sure there's no way I'm gonna stay straight on the course, but I just want to see. I gotta see what happens. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave. I'm not doing it. Whoa, what? What? How did that just happen? I just moved up. No, I didn't move up. I was in the 500s. I just like halved my score, my rank. And I went from like top, what was it? Top 9% to top 3%. I did not think I would make it to the top 5%. How did I just do that? These propellers are actually like really good for acceleration. So this wheel barely touches the ground. Like if I go in here, you can see I'm not starting the race, but if I go into build mode and then out of build mode, it drops my vehicle down with enough force that the wheel touches just long enough for me to start the race. And then I'm no longer starting the race, but you have 5 seconds to finish the race. I got 4 seconds flat. I'm at 240 now. So I can finish the race within the leaving. Like, I almost feel like I'm borderlining the glitching right now, but technically my vehicle is valid because I do have a wheel. It's just like barely in contact with the ground. That was crazy. I'm actually like kind of happy with my performance now. Before I was like feeling a little bit discouraged, but this thing managed to actually do really well. Look, 4 seconds flat. There are 3 people at 4 seconds flat, but I'm better than all of them. There we go. I can claim a win right there. Nobody is better at driving for 4 seconds than I am. I really got to get extremely specific to get a win here. Okay, this is the dumbest looking vehicle. But I don't think I could improve it anymore. Actually, I don't think this is necessary. Here's a little bit less weight. This wheel thing is really the weirdest part of all of this, but it totally works. Like, this is such a weird solution. All right, I've gotten rid of like a fraction of a kilogram. Let's see if it's enough to get a little bit of a better time. Oh my goodness, I might get it. That was like the most perfect start I could have asked for. I just got a better time. Oh no. I am now sub 4 seconds. I moved up by 2 ranks. I haven't moved up another percentage, unfortunately. But let's see where I rank now. Okay. Of all 2 people that have driven this race in 3.96 seconds, I am the best. All right, I have a sub 4 second drag race now. It's really, the weight I don't think is making a big difference. It's really about this start. I gotta press my throttle at exactly the right time. No way that worked. Oh, I'm not straight. Oh. Yeah, so I now have to, in order to get the slightest better time, I'm going to have to hit the gas at the most perfect moment. See, I'm going too early, but if I go too late, I'm not gonna have what it takes. That was good. That was good. That was good. There's my best. Look, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Okay. 2%. Come on, top 2%. 98. 98. Dang. I only moved up 3 places, but I'm still, like, that's still, like, there's a lot of people ahead of me. 300ths of a second. I'm still flying through the air, by the way, with just my seat. Wait, am I glitched right now? Am I gonna hit the water? What is happening? There we go. Okay. That was weird. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard now. Oh, look at that. Of all the people that have hit 3.93 seconds, I'm the best. Nobody can beat me at 3.93. Not even Kenny. Wow, I've got to get 2/100ths of a second to get one more placement. This is so filled out, these numbers. Like, so many decimal points are filled out. I'm actually really surprised that there's gaps at all. There's 3 people at 3.88 seconds. At least. There could be, number 230 could also be a 3.88. But there's nobody in 3.92 and nobody in 3.9 or 89. Is there a thing I could do? I really don't think so. I may have built the best non-glitch dragster I could have built here. That was good. That was good. There's my best. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it. I think I beat it. 3.88. Oh no. I'm in 3.88. There's a lot of competition in 3.88. Am I gonna be the best 3.88? Number 234, number 233, number 232, and number 231 all have 3.88 as a time. But only one person is in slot 231. And that is ScrapMan. I don't know if this is like real or if it just always shows you at the top of a tie. Wow. I'd have to do another 0.5 or 0.05. I'd have to do another 0.05 increase, which is a lot. I just managed to do that to get in this spot, but I don't think I could do that again. All right, you know what? I'm gonna call this a victory. I'm in the top 3%, which I feel like is still bragging rights. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we move on, let me just look at the other vehicles that are in my this position. All right, we got this thing. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 power cores. How is that possible? Wait a minute. When did I switch leagues? But now I can put 2 more propellers. I switched leagues. I'm at 12 power cores. How did I misread that? I switched leagues and did so much better. I can't believe I didn't see this. Oh no. All right, let me see what happens now if I go back down to the other league. I didn't even see that I switched leagues. All right. Now I'm still in the 500s in this league. But let's see what happens here. All right, I'm at 4.41. That is a lot less. I moved up. I'm in the top 8%. Oh, apparently the lower leagues are more competitive. All right, well, let me try this a few more times and see where I can get. All right, I'm doing better again. 4.26. Better than 93%. So now I'm having trouble getting into the top 5%. That is so weird. Switching into the higher leagues, I do better. Oh, this is bad aerodynamically, though. Okay, I can do a lot better then. I didn't fill in that spot. Okay, now let's see what happens. Oh, there's my best. I just passed it. Okay. We're still improving. 4.14. Better than 93% of other players. All right, this took a turn. Well, not really, because it's a drag race. Oh, I'm doing better again. Go, go, go. That bump definitely slowed me down at the last second. All right, this is a much stiffer... Formula League is apparently a much stiffer competition. Oh. Did I do better? 4.05, that's closer. Top 6%. Almost on the top 5% for this league. I am actually going to turn one of these over so that I'm more geared towards the left, maybe. Definitely did what I thought it was going to do. 4.01, still in the top 6%. I'm almost a solid 4 seconds. I think I could do it. Oh, I'm so close. Oh. 4 seconds. I did it. 4-second flat. Still in the top 6%, but I do feel good about 4-second flat. Let's take a look. Oh my god, look at that. Look at all those people who got 4 seconds. All those people got 4 seconds. But you know who got the best 4 seconds? I got the best 4 seconds. This is really starting to make me think that this is like, it just always shows you at the best of a tie. Like, what are the chances that every single time I tie with 1 or more people, I'm always in first? Or maybe it's just skill. All right, so unexpectedly, I actually did the best I could in 2 different leagues. Was not really aware of that happening until it was too late. But comparable times, to be honest. It's just this leaderboard is way more competitive in the Formula League because I'm in the 200s in the Jet League, I believe. Which, actually, now that I think about it, the Jet League can go up to 15 power cores, and I only used 12. So, I was actually doing really well in the Jet League. But yeah, perhaps, geez, one of these other races that is more control-based, I'd have a better chance at. You know what? The hover race might actually be a really interesting one. Let me know if you guys want to see the hover race. I don't even remember trying hard on the hover race. I don't even know if I did a video where I really tried to do super well. And I haven't tried to build a hovercraft that is like super fast and controllable in a long time. So that'll be interesting. Very different from how a boat works. So let me know if you guys want to see that, or perhaps one of these other races. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.